To speak with Lil Meech about BMF today. Tell the world how you are doing.
Man, I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much. The show's on TV. I'm excited.
I'm excited as well. I saw pretty much the first few episodes already of the second season. Really loving it. But before we get to that, the news broke that y'all get a third season along with a few of the spinoffs. So how are you feeling about this news, along with the fact that y'all was able to get 4 million viewers and above to the same level as The Last of Us on HBO? So how are you feeling about all of this?
Man, everything is still surreal to me. It's amazing. It's a great feeling, especially this being the beginning of my journey. Everything is new to me. I'm taking it all in, you know, each time. But I love it. I love that the world is loving the project that we put blood, sweat, and tears into, because this is definitely our life project, like our lifeline. Like we put everything into this project, and we want people to see our growth, especially from season 1 to season 2, and they're so their own. It's only going to be about growth and elevation.
It's awesome insight. Let's get to this episode that aired last week. We see that Meech gets shot. That was a grueling scene to see. So, how did you prepare for everything that was going to happen for that scene?
Man, being shot, it's not like being shot in real life. Being shot on set is definitely fun, and yeah, it's a lot with it, but it's definitely fun, and it was fun telling the story actually, playing it out with my cast members and everything. I love the action part of acting and being able to do scenes like that, especially it being my first time. But it was fun, it was very fun.
Was everything done in one take for that scene? Because
No,
it wasn't.
scene took a long time. It was raining. It was different things going on. So when everything isn't 100%, like on set, we got to do multiple takes so they can make sure they got it right. In that scene, it was always something else happening, like the rain or something else. So we had to keep doing it over and over again, making sure that we got it right.
Also, during the episode, we get a reference to the actual arson incidents that happened in Detroit in the 80s. So, what was your take on seeing that real life story being put on for this story on BMF?
Say it one more time. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I was saying that the arson incidents that happened in Detroit in the mid to late 80s also was featured on this episode. So, what is your take on seeing this as it happened?
Man, I had no clue that people was actually doing that. Like, that was crazy, but it enlightened me, and showed me, what was really going on back then. But I didn't know people were, starting fires and catching people's houses on fires and cars, everything. I didn't even know that was going on. I wasn't born until 2000, so everything I'm learning now is still new to me.
Yeah, it's quite crazy to see that, along with the detective saving them from the house. I mean, fires and me don't mix at all. But
Yeah, I'm like,
let's also get back to the storytelling. What are some things we could expect to see for the rest of this season? We're almost about halfway through the season already.
man, you can expect new guest faces that's gonna surprise you. You can expect more action, more dialogue, more everything. This season is all about elevating, and we're always trying to be better than the last episode, and there's more to come. I feel like every episode is gonna have you dropping your jaw, and ready to come off your seat.
That is I'm looking forward to. Now, as far as the cast goes, who did you like working with the most for this season compared to the very first season?
The last season was Will Harris, and this season was Monique.
Ah,
Both veterans, both legends. It was amazing for me to actually get to learn from each of them and talk to them before scenes, after scenes, during. That was my favorite part of the journey because number one, it's rare to be able to work with living legends. And number two is another to be able to work with them and then learn from them by working so closely together with them, one on one, and different things like that. I really got to learn them as a person, not just as an actor, and learn from them and talk to them, and them still being my mentors now. Like it's amazing. I love both of them very dearly. Even Russell Hornsby, McCall White, everybody that's older than me, that's been doing this longer than me, I get to learn from on set.
Very good. I have a few more questions for you. One day where you're doing other shows or whatnot, or in this case for BMF, has this really inspired you to one day create your own filming studio or your own filming company?
Yeah, I wanna talk to 50 one day about that. You know, coming up with our own production. You know, I feel like there's so many different things to talk about, even with my dad, and then in my life. Like just me coming to be able to play my dad, that's a whole other story to tell. But 50 always has something in the pocket. He's a genius. He's literally a genius. Every time I talk to him, I tell him that. Like, man, that man is so smart just because he's always thinking above and beyond us. And he already knows the next thing he's going to do before he does the first thing. So he's somebody I look up to and my mentor, and I love dearly.
Hey, never know. Maybe named BMF Studios or BMF Filming.
Yeah, whatever he want to name it, I'm just under his wing.
And my final one for you, I know you're also close with the Power TV series cast members, and we also have spin-offs of that series, which I also watch and review. So if one day, whether if it's possible, which Power spin-off would you like to see yourself on? Ghost, Raising Kanan, or Force?
Ghost. I
Really?
love, yeah, I love Mary and Michael. I love their characters. I love their storyline. Man, I love Tommy too, you know. Um, but I definitely gotta go with OGs. Michael Rainey, he doing his thing. Mary J. Blige, she doing her thing. And I love that show for sure. It's definitely one of the ones.
Hmm. Would you like to play a good guy or a villain on that show, if possible?
I'm playing a good guy on BMF, so it wouldn't hurt to play a villain.
Might have to question Joey Badass on Raising Cannon for that one too.
Killing, badass killing me, man, for sure.
Yes. Well, I won't take up too much of your time today. I had a great time speaking with you, Meech. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Plus, it's raining outside, so that's really crappy.
Right. It's good to stay and watch movies though.
Well, I got a few articles I got to write, so I can't watch anything for now. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Great talking to you, man.